We have the creative urge. This is a natural part of the universe, and it's a natural part of each of us individually. We want to create, but sometimes we create things that become our prison. We have to be careful what we ask for, and we have to be careful what we create, and we have to be focused all along on growing in our connection with our deeper self. It's an important thing to be aware of when we create that. Well, that means I also have to be responsible for the natural life of what I create, so that I can sustain it and grow it more, maybe even. But also accepting that, you're not creating anything that is eternal. You have to focus on the process rather than the result. Yeah, you have to really enjoy the whole process.
Yes.
Enjoy the maintenance of it, even when it's hard. I mean, you see it in people create a marriage, a family, and it's wonderful when it happens. But you got to take care of kids for 20 years, and you've got to do a lot of stuff in the maintenance process that are not always the most fun. So I had this experience also a little bit, I'll share with you, when I took my sannyas, which is kind of the total formal dedication to spiritual awareness, to put all your attention on the spirit. I was very grateful to take that ceremony and to be recognized as somebody who could do that formally. And then, of course, I have grown up in a kind of ashram system and certain ideas about what that ought to be. And when I came to Norway, I really tried hard to, I want to create a group of people that can share in that. I had some expectations that people would relate to that in a certain way, because I had related to it that way. And I discovered, I give a lot of energy to people in this, and some of them, after a certain amount of time, they let the energy go into the ego, and they started blaming me for this or that or whatever. I said, and I was the reason why they had to stop practicing. And this is a natural tendency. I'm not saying it in a bitter way, but I learned in that process I just have to stay focused on myself and be in touch with that deeper state, and whatever maintains itself in terms of real connection with people who get something out of being in contact with me about that, such as in Denmark. There have been people who have really worked at this and are valuing the connection, and so it has a real life. But I can't be attached to it. However it develops is not for my ego to judge. I support it as long as it functions and I'm needed in it, and beyond that, it dies its natural death when it's ready for that. It serves people as long as necessary. So I really, more and more, I just want to be as much as I can in that deeper self and share that. Form doesn't matter. Whatever is suitable in the places that I am is fine with me. Of course, I also had a sense of some things in me had to die for that to become more clear. Certain expectations, certain ways of being in that guru role, which is kind of tempting. You can, people really, I'm hot stuff. It feels good. People like you, they look at you with respect. So it's not that I don't want it, but I don't want to be stuck in it. Because then my ego becomes a big spiritual ego. You can be special, but you're special in that you are in touch with this deeper self.
Yes.
This is different than you're grateful, you are great and humble still. And of course it's difficult. The more of that you get, the more tempting it is to be stuck in it. And then it really does become your prison when you get stuck in it. When you get to that point where you feel that it becomes kind of a prison, you know, it's too much, to then consciously turn your attention, let go, and turn your attention again into that basic realization. I don't own any of this, really, but it's my responsibility. It's not that it's not okay to feel that it's mine in terms of, yeah, it's my responsibility, this is what I have taken on, so I have to enjoy it. That's the main thing. Do I really enjoy it, even when it's difficult? You have the freedom to pull back from things you don't enjoy. If you discover that it's not really serving you, there are many examples of people who have given up everything and done something totally different also. If you can enjoy what you have created, despite the difficulties of it, then it serves you. It's not a prison. It's a source of challenge. Really, our attitude towards it and where we place our attention that either frees us or binds us.